Good morning, everyone. So today is a new day for me that I've realized something just over the past week, just the last few days that has been so empowering for me. And what I've realized is that term paradigm shift, that I have issues. I have things that are maybe some people would say are wrong with me, or things that are problems, or things that the whole world has labeled me as. As I've grown up, as I've gone through life, I have these things. And my counselor recently told me something that I thought was extremely powerful, was instead of looking at them like problems, look at them like skills that you haven't yet achieved. As an entrepreneur, I can get behind that. I can 100% get behind telling me that I just need to develop more skills. Give me a solution. Don't give me a problem. Tell me how I can, show me how I can fix it, whatever, but don't just tell me I have a problem. And so with that paradigm shift, I have started to use my Facebook page as a vehicle for my journey, because I am inspiring people. That's the truth of it. I had someone tell me yesterday that they loved what they're seeing as part of my personal journey, as part of me being raw and vulnerable and just dealing with the fact of what makes me human. Right there for the whole world to see, showing what kind of coping mechanisms I'm using. Because in the end, if one person reads my post and they somehow learn some sort of coping method or a different way to think about something that they have never thought of before, then I have done my job in this world. I have positively impacted other people. And that's what I'm here for, is to positively impact other people. While just being myself. 100% just being myself. I'm not going to positively impact people by sacrificing myself anymore. I'm going to positively impact people for being me, whoever I want to be. And if they like me, great. If they don't, it doesn't matter to me, because their lives are irrelevant to me. They're not a part of my life, therefore I don't need to consider their opinions. And it really was such a freeing moment for me. And so you're going to see a lot of these paradigm shifts that I'm going to put out there. These things that I think that I'm struggling with, and that I had a coping mechanism, or I had a breakthrough that just absolutely said, wow, like that's exactly how I need to be handling that for a better, more positive life. So all of my life I grew up hearing the words, oh, you're too positive, don't be positive, positive people are naive. And I've come to realize that is the most ridiculous freaking thing I've ever heard in my life. Positive people simply choose to not focus on the negative. Now, mind you, I research it, I know what could go wrong, so I have plans to prepare for it, but I'm not naive. Instead, I am just choosing to be positive. I am just choosing to be in the moment, reflecting on what's actually positive about this situation. What is the situation that is positive? Why focus on the negative? Why focus on what could go wrong? Why focus on the what if things go wrong? But I've had to actually take a real hardcore look at my inner thoughts and my input to my system. Everything from the news media to the text messages that I receive from APD to what I think of myself when I'm sitting in a room full of people. All of that input I've had to redirect, and I've had to be like, wait, hold on, I am amazing, I am successful, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am all these things. I had to say those words out loud and scream them at the top of my lungs before I believe them. Because the world tells you that you're arrogant if you speak positively about yourself. That you are somehow narcissistic. I think that's been a word that's been used about me. Simply because I want to speak positively about myself and celebrate my accomplishments. At the same time, I celebrate other people's accomplishments. That makes me not narcissistic. I want to celebrate accomplishments. If people have breakthroughs, I want to hear about them. I want to get excited for them. And that is what is so exciting about this journey for me. So but it's not even close to over, right? I have lots of of past history that I have to get through, healing and phone calls and actions I have to take to overcome my programming. Our entire lives is programming. So I've had a kind of weird, paradigm shift again, right? Lately. This is going to seem a little conspiracy theorist, but every time I watch the news media these days, every time I watch that TV and I see it just pumping input into the people that are watching it, I can't help but think of the Hunger Games and the Capitol pumping information that is just irrelevant to our lives, pumping that information into our heads, programming us based on a certain view of society, and yet here we are, the districts, busting our asses on the ground to create lives for ourselves that in the end funnel to the Capitol. And yet, when you think too hard about that, you could get depressed. You could think, gosh, well, that's the man, that's anti-establishment, how dare we? But instead, you could say, well, how about I be the most productive member of this district? How about I be that person that achieves whatever the hell I want to achieve, because there are no limits. Other people have achieved what I want to achieve. There are no limits in this world. The only limits we have are the ones we place on ourselves. And so if you come along for my ride in this journey, thank you. I appreciate you. Please feel free to share with me any paradigm shifts that you have, and let's move forward. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day out here on the lake. I can have you take a peek. It's a beautiful day out here. And I am thankful for that. I believe that this is the best thing that could have ever happened to me, was this house and this lake, and changing my life to believe that I was worth it, that I was worth this kind of beauty in my life, and being so appreciative of it. So that's it. You all have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye.